Hi, everyone. Thanks again. As I said earlier, my name is Jason Waldon with the FBI. We're going to have a short press conference today. The main speaker is going to be Chief J.P. Bevering of the White Settlement PD. Also standing up are Matthew DeSarno, the Special Agent in charge of the FBI Dallas Field Office, Jeff Williams, Regional Director of Texas Department of Public Safety, Chief Edwin Krause, Fort Worth PD, Sheriff Bill Wayburn, Tarrant County, and Eric Casper, the Texas Rangers. This will be the first press conference. We anticipate having another one around 4:30 to 5 in that area, which maybe we can answer more questions. But in this first one, the Chief is going to give you a statement, and there'll be no questions in this first press conference. So, Chief Bevering.
Good afternoon. I'm Chief Bevering, White Settlement Police Department. First of all, I want to give my condolences out for all the parishioners and the the parishioners at the church and our community. We're all hurting right now, and I just want your prayers for everybody at this time. Today will just be a brief statement about what's going on so far. At this time, we just want to tell the community that there is no ongoing threat to this incident. So today at approximately 11:50 a.m., a gunman entered the West Freeway Church of Christ, White Settlement, Texas, during the church service. The preliminary reports indicated that the man entered the church and fired a weapon. A couple of members of the church returned fire, striking the suspect, who died at the scene. Tragically, the person shot by the suspect died at a local hospital, and a second parishioner has life-threatening injuries. As we stated, the suspect is deceased, and the threat has stopped, thanks to the heroic actions of those two parishioners at the church. With the resources available with the Texas Rangers and DPS, they will be leading this investigation. If we have additional information, we'll release it to the media and the public. In the meantime, like I said, we just ask for your thoughts and prayers for our community and the parishioners of the West Freeway Church of Christ. This is Agent DeSarno with the FBI, and he'll make a couple statements.
Good afternoon. Thank you, Chief. I would like to echo the Chief's comments for the entire community, the West Freeway Church of Christ. We're very sorry about this incident. The FBI has dedicated significant resources to aid in this investigation. Those are investigative resources and technical resources. We are working very hard to find motive, to get to the bottom of what happened. We're working very closely with the victims of this incident, and we will continue to provide partnership and resource support throughout this. As you see from the group assembled behind me, an incident like this does not get solved, and we don't get to the bottom of it without significant partnership with the Fort Worth Police Department, White Settlement Police Department, obviously, the Texas DPS, and the FBI working together in concert to find justice for these victims. So I'd like to introduce Jeff Williams, the Regional Director of Texas DPS for North Texas.
Good afternoon. My name is Jeff Williams. I'm the Regional Director at Texas DPS. Like the Chief and Special Agent in charge DeSarno said, I'd like to echo those same sentiments, that our hearts go out to the victims and their families. I'd ask everyone to take a moment today just to lift them up in prayer. We have a enormous response here today to get to the bottom of what occurred. The resources that are represented behind me and the men and women who are inside the church working this crime scene. Unfortunately, this country has seen so many of these that we've actually gotten used to it to this point, and it's tragic, and it's a terrible situation, especially during the holiday season. I would like to point out that we have a couple of heroic parishioners who stopped short of just anything that you could even imagine and saved countless lives, and our hearts are going out to them and their families as well. This is an ongoing investigation. We don't have all the answers. I'm sure there are a bunch of them out there right now. We will continue to turn over every rock so that we can get to the bottom of what occurred. I want to thank you for your support in getting the message out that there is no threat to the public. We want everyone to know that we're doing our best to get to the bottom of this, and as soon as we have some more information, we'll pass that along. At this point, I'd like to introduce the Tarrant County Sheriff, Bill Wayburn.
Just reiterating what you already heard, it's a horrific day in Tarrant County, and our prayers and thoughts are with the folks over here at the church and the people that are lost. But today, evil walked boldly among us. But let me remind you, good people raised up and stopped it before it got worse. I know we're not taking any questions. There will be a further brief later, but we got a lot of resources to bear. Everybody's involved. We will get to the bottom of it. Thank you.
All right, folks, thanks. Again, no questions now, but we'll be back around 4:35 for a follow-up.
You mean 9:50 instead of 11:50? Because he said it started at 11.
He said the guy walked in at 11:50.
I think, yeah.
Lo importante que quiero resaltar de toda esta conferencia de prensa es que ya se sabe que los feligreses fueron quienes detuvieron al pistolero de manera muy oportuna para evitar que se reportaran.
You said that he walked in at 11:50. You mean 9:50?
No, 10:50. 10:50 a.m. Yes.
Al parecer el pistolero se dejó